Well, it's 7:30 a.m. and I am up, dressed, ready to head out to be over there to be one of the first people out there voting this morning. So making sure I get my vote in early, early, early. And yeah, that's it. Let's, everybody get out and vote. We've got one place open here in Las Cruces for voting today. That's down on Motel Boulevard at the Dona Anya government building. So, yeah, I'm headed out. Oh, and then hopefully tomorrow I will be on the road and finally on my way to Maine and Vermont, etc. Anybody that lives in Florida, really take this storm seriously. Now, the worst thing I've seen is where Helene already came in and people, all of their stuff from their house is sitting out in the front yard. And unfortunately, they can't get that all gathered up and taken to the dump before this storm hits. So everything that's out there will be projectiles. That's a nightmare scenario. That is a nightmare scenario. And unfortunately, people in mobile homes will more than likely lose everything. It's just, this is not something you want to play with. Take it seriously. If you are in the storm surge area, get out. And if you can't fully get out, get to the highest place you can get away from the, real big storm surge area by the coastline. Get away from there, get to the highest ground that you can, and hopefully people make it through. I mean, just because this is not something to play with. This is not something you want to play with. Unfortunately, a lot of places they can't rebuild because, yeah. Aftermath of this nightmare for a lot of people. When it comes to the people population, they have to figure out what they're going to do next. Okay? They have to figure out what their next move is going to be. And they're over there, and this is poignant. What's he looking out over the ocean? Looking at over the ocean, holding the world in his hand, what is happening? Okay? This stuff is not going to go away. This is not a one-off. This is going to continue. And with the global warming, these types of hurricanes are only going to get stronger and bigger. So, I mean, people need to really start taking this seriously. And then we have that idiot, the Satan over there, that won't take money from FEMA because he wants to say FEMA is doing nothing, and he refuses to take the money from FEMA to help the people. So, I mean, he's just, yeah. The message, he's sending a message, he's holding on when it comes to these storm surges, okay? He doesn't care about getting money to the people. He doesn't care, okay? So this is horrendous. And then we have the insurance companies are all doing fraud. They have insurance adjusters going out. The insurance adjuster writes up the report, gives it to the insurance company, and the insurance companies are changing them. They are fraudulently changing them so that people are not given the aid they need. Yeah. So this is happening rapidly. They've got this history of secrets of changing these insurance things. So instead of, when they go in, the insurance adjuster says they need a whole new thing, they go in and say, oh, it just needs a little repair, that's all. Okay? So again, we get insurance fraud happening from the insurance companies. So this is a nightmare scenario. Insurance companies are all pulling out of Florida because they're going to go broke. But people are getting screwed if they have insurance. These insurance companies have these insurance adjusters go out, and the insurance adjusters are writing, the right reports, but the insurance companies are changing those and committing fraud and not giving the people what they need to get in their houses again, to fix them, to repair it. So yeah, a lot of stuff is going on in Florida. And some places, because these hurricanes are coming in and hitting every year, they can't even sell their property. They only can sell it now for the value of the land. Okay? They can't rebuild, they can't afford to rebuild, and they can't sell the properties. So, I mean, it sounds great. You want to be there, enjoy the ocean, see this beautiful scenery. But now people are losing everything because of global warming, which doesn't exist. The thing that, don't, global warming? What's that? Yeah, it's just weather. No biggie. Yeah. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here. I need to get out and vote. Don't forget, we need to all vote blue. Write down the ticket this time, because we can't have this con man and thief get in office again. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.